Hi everyone, it's John Mitchell, and in today's video, we're going to look at the concept of corporate culture. So, when we're talking about corporate culture, what we mean, we're looking at the shared values and beliefs of the people within the business. Now, if you've ever purchased something from a business and wondered, well, why do some businesses have a positive and productive environment? They consistently deliver high quality products and have great customer service, while other businesses are a bit more disorganized, may make plenty of mistakes, and don't seem to care about their customers as much as others. Well, part of the reason likely lies in the corporate culture between the two businesses. So the culture sets those shared values and beliefs of the people within the business. And when employees share the same values, it can create a really positive environment where everyone's working towards the same goal. Now, there are several elements that make up a business's culture, including things like the values, so that they may state the core values that they want everyone to display, rituals that they have, any celebrations or heroes. So it could be that they celebrate an employee of the month, for example, for employees that display their desired values. Any norms or the physical spaces, for example, it could be a really open layout to try and encourage collaboration between the employees, and possibly even the overriding management style could be that they use a participative management style where they value the input of their employees, which could help develop the real corporate culture or really displays what kind of culture they have. So they're just some of the elements that can help determine the type of culture a business has. Now, there's two types of corporate culture that we need to look at. So let's take a look at each. So, our first form of culture is called the official corporate culture, and this is the values and behaviors the business wants its people to display consistently. And you can find this type of culture in the official documents, things like the business's mission statement, any slogans or written policies that the business has. It's used to try and attract and retain employees and create a positive image. And the official corporate culture, it's really setting the expectations for how the employees should be behaving and what values they should be displaying each day. So it's the type of culture that's communicated within the business and promoted within the business as well as outside of the business. And as you can see here, I've got an example on the right there of the core values of REA Group. So REA Group is Australia's largest digital property company. It's best known for its website realestate.com.au. Now, they expect their employees to live by these six values in their work each day. Now, just by reading those values in terms of, the headline of those values doesn't mean a lot. But what happens is that they've also got statements outlining what each of those values means and what they involve. And you can check those out by going to their website. But these values help create the environment in which the employees work, and it's played, I guess, a really important role in helping the business become one of the best places to work in Australia, which it consistently ranks really high as a great place to work throughout Australia and as well as across various locations throughout the world. Now, while the official corporate culture is important because it sets these expectations, it does not guarantee that everyone displays those desired values and behaviors. And that is where the second type of culture comes in. So the other form of corporate culture is known as the real corporate culture. This is what the actual values and behaviors that are displayed by the people within the business each day. So these are the actual things that occur within the business each day. Can be seen in things like how employees treat each other, how they treat their customers, the relationship between managers and employees, how employees behave each day, whether they are following the stated policies, no matter what those policies are they following those expectations each day, and how problems are solved. So, if the business is able to get the employees believing in the same thing and displaying the same values, it can create an incredibly positive environment where everyone is on the same page, and that goes a long way to the success of the business. Now, ideally, the real corporate culture would align with the official corporate culture because what is actually happening in the business is a type of culture that the senior leaders want displayed each day. However, it's not always the case. And so, to help align the corporate culture, businesses look to develop their culture by implementing lots of different specific strategies. And what we'll do, we'll revisit corporate culture when we get to unit 4 and look at different ways that businesses can develop their corporate culture. But for now, we just need to know the concept of corporate culture, what it is, and in terms of the concepts of official and real corporate culture and how they differ. So, just to recap, the corporate culture is the shared values and beliefs of the people within the business. We've got two types of corporate culture: the real corporate culture, which is what the underlying corporate culture, shared values and beliefs, what it actually is, and what the beliefs and behaviors are displayed each day; and the official corporate culture, which is what the senior leaders want the corporate culture to be. In an ideal world, they both align. The corporate culture aligns with the official. However, that does not always happen, and businesses will look to develop the desired culture that they have. So that brings us to the end of this video, as well as this is the last video for Unit 3 Outcome 1. Well done on making it so far. And I look forward to seeing you in the next video where we'll start with Outcome 2. Until then, just remember, for questions, activities, and help in your VCE journey, then come on over to teachingbubble.com.